What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Chris Clay checking in, coming at y'all guys, with a video for the day. And for this video, man, we got that boy Sheduer roster. We got that boy Sheduer Sanders on the roster. So, Sheduer Sanders have finally been drafted. The Cleveland Browns select Sheduer Sanders with the 144 pick of the NFL draft 2025. And I got to give my opinion on, Sheduer Sanders being drafted. Now, I'm going to say this right here, and the proof is in the pudding. Sheduer Sanders falling from the first, second, third to the fourth round had nothing to do with, Sheduer Sanders' performance on the field. And I'm going to say this, man, isn't it ironic that, Sheduer Sanders was drafted by the very team that his father, Deion Sanders, said he would never play for? Isn't that crazy? Sheduer Sanders was drafted by the Cleveland Browns, the team that Deion Sanders, his father, said he would never play for. See, Sheduer Sanders falling that low, which I said in the previous video, had everything to do with, humbling Deion Sanders, and humbling Sheduer Sanders also. Like, how dare you guys, say what team you don't want to play for? All the NFL franchises, they got together as a collective, to pull this off. They made Sheduer wait to the fourth round. And once Sheduer called in and took them those restrictions off for, the teams that he would play for, and he put in, they just said, hey, we'll play for anybody, we just need an opportunity. That's when they say, hey, Cleveland Browns, pick him. And the very team that Deion Sanders said Sheduer Sanders would never play for, that's the team that ended up drafting Sheduer Sanders. And I'm not gonna say if that's a good thing or not, because I'm not gonna just lie. I heard some bad things about the whole Cleveland Brown organization, but I'm gonna say this, man, like, Sheduer going to Cleveland Brown, Sheduer Sanders, he finna have to get it out the mud. There's no Deion Sanders to hold his hand. That's basically what they showing Sheduer Sanders, like, man, your dad don't really have no power at this level. So, yeah, man, Sheduer Sanders, he gonna have to go in there and get it out the mud, and I'm here for it. So, man, that's all I got for this video. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the whole situation. Y'all tell me what y'all think about everything I said. And I'll see y'all guys in that video.